Thank you for asking. This is my third time trying to record this because the first time I just started bawling. The second time I had too much emotion and you couldn't hear my voice. So I'm gonna try this one more time. My dad was my best friend. That is me and him. And until the day I can remember, to the day he died, he was my best friend. When I saw him, he had music pouring out of him, even when there was no music around. My dad was athletic, and he used to love to ride his bike. And one time I was on the public bus, and I saw my dad go by on a bicycle, and he had his headphones on. And he was at a stoplight, and he was just getting it, honey, while he was waiting for the stoplight to go. And he was just getting it, honey. My dad loved music. He loved to dance, and he loved me. That was my best friend. We were Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. When I was a kid, they would wake me out my sleep when they would have their parties and say, Toy, come dance with your daddy. And that's where I learned about dance battles. Okay? I'm 3 years old, and he would do a dance move, and I had to match that dance move. And I never lost. We never lost because it was just all love. It's it. So my dad emitted cool to me. It's like I hear staying alive when I think about him walking down the street because he just had that. I mean, when he would hit the streets, when he would go to the club with his brothers or his bros, his compadres, honey, he had that polyester shirt and he had them first three buttons open and let that little chest pop out. And it's like he emitted music, even though he hasn't been here. It's been 14 years since he's been gone. There isn't a question I can't have answered by a song. And is it even down to his last year of life? I took him. This is him at the Prince concert. Prince did 21 Night Stand. This is him at the concert. And when he died, it was like part of me died. I couldn't dance for 10 years after my dad died. My son misses him because he never got to meet him. And so my son wanted to paint some grandpas. And so we started a series of painting grandpas. The coolest man I know, the handsomest man I know, the most imperfect man I know. But he was my dad. So when they say that we invented cool, I know we did because he emitted it at all times. And he was always under the gun. It said, I get black men, I can never walk in your shoes because y'all got your own journey. And he told me about that journey. That's how close he was. And so, yeah, I know we invented cool. I know we are cool because he's the coolest man I know. And I'm so grateful that I got to have him to be my dad. Thank you so much for asking.